Perfect timing to start the stream. I just got onto the server, so skip that part of preparations. Should have perhaps done that one beforehand. Alright. 34.9. I don't know how well I can match that. 26 air temp. 24/7. It did continue to wrap it down. I don't know if I could follow them down there. Oh, actually, no, they're the AM drivers. Wait. Yeah, this is the AM drivers. Right now. Where's my lap times again? Because I am in the Pro class here. It would be so much embarrassing if I can't, at least beat the AMs. Isn't she beautiful? Not the circuit. I hate the circuits. A relatively deep fashion. I just do not like it. And I feel right now like a fish out of water with driving this car. I mean, after all, it's been a while since I actually drove the Porsche. Misano is probably not the easiest track to get back into it. Oh, I can run way wider there. The wheel spin there. Throughout the entire session, it just kept wheel spinning. Tire pressures look actually low. At least so far. Could be also because I'm not driving correctly. Hello there. Annihilator. That's a name and a half. Oh, this lap is both invalidated and bad. Let's see if we can improve on the next lap. Oh. More understeer to be found. I keep bogging down out of this corner. Like, I feel like I need to turn more, and then the car has already turned. Yeah, well, at least like a second right now off the pace. Of AM people. Greetings from Inter. Ah, I see where you come from then. Duck will be roasted eventually. No, yeah, the rear tire is still under pressure. Because compared to Bagu, I at least know how to set up my tire pressures. You open any of their streams and somehow they're constantly driving on the 25s. It's like, it's one thing if it happens like once and then you correct the thing and then you overshoot or something. But like that it's persistent and they don't even touch the pressures to fix them. It is a bit mind-blowing. That was a bit slow into that section. How that wasn't track limits is a bit wild. But yeah, this is probably gonna be another 35. Ugly, slow 35. Yep, just ticked over into 35. Solid second off the pace. Oh, turn, you piece of shit! Didn't. Just didn't. Yeah, 1.2 seconds off the pace. Oof, oof. Like, there's just yikes. Like, no pace whatsoever. Yeah, when I saw those 34s, it was immediately like, yeah, this is Jova. More often off the track than on it. He might need to consider a rally career. This track is magnetic to track limit violations. Right now I'm struggling to get back a feel for this car. After not having driven it for like a month. I'm trading tenths back and forth with myself. It's also not helpful. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to find like a second right now. It surely will come to me magically, as it usually does. Because logic, reason, and anything doesn't work here in sim racing. It only gets you so far. But not all the way. And yes, you can get away with that much cut without getting track limits. It's wild. Maybe I need to increase the TC with how tail happy this car is. It's like, I find 310s, that's it. Like, there's nothing in it. Just nothing. And there's supposed to be a full second in there somehow. Oh, overcooked, but I come back. Late apex. Oh, is this the lift there? I just can't get the line there. Go flat. That's more like it for the exit. At least found 6/10 or so. Start. Not much, but it's honest work. Oh boy, there's the Ferrari and he doesn't accelerate or do anything and just parks there. Right on my racing line. Yeah, the pit exit here on this track is awkward, to say the least. And, I mean, half the circuit is awkward, like this section. You have to drive a pulled handbrake. And this time around the brakes didn't work. Oh, brilliant, I love it. Rally Dark LCM. Yeah, I mean, Dirt Rally, he would just send it off a cliff. It's funny, Darren, that I find you also on the Amigos Discord server. And also, what's his name again? Camps. Also joining around the same time as me. Ah yes, ironic. No fixed refueling. It's only fixed refueling if they say it's fixed refueling, which is a bit weird way of phrasing it, but like, if they don't explicitly say there's gonna be fixed refueling, there's not gonna be fixed refueling, which means I have the extra fun of driving 75 minutes on this tire set on the Porsche. Because I don't see how taking tires is gonna be the strategy here. Even though this car eats them for breakfast. You just choose through them on the circuit. It is a bit colder than when I practiced for V-Track here. Back last year. And then ran in V-Track. Although the race wasn't as interesting because I didn't have much pressure. But yeah, I noticed there like 20 minutes and the tires start dropping on before in this car. But this is set up technically for those conditions and it's like, it's a bit too cold for tires. Like we're a bit low on the pressures. Oh, come on, turn. Also, it has some understeer, somehow. Maybe specifically to cope with the amount of problems you get from oversteer once the tires die. Although there's the entire weird thing with the Porsche. It grains the front tires out and then you get oversteer. The Porsche is very particular about those things. And I'm 7/10 off. Like, they keep finding time and I'm just like, yeah, you know, I can't find anything. This is all that there is. The circuit is not gifting me anything more. Seem to go slower into here repeatedly. The wind leads the way. Sure. Hey, running Mondays. I decided to go for the Wednesday series. It fits my schedule a bit better. Maybe I put the rake up a bit. Jack the rear right tire up a bit. Get the car to maybe rotate. Because you know, it clearly doesn't want to quite at times. Although it can occasionally bite, so it is being peculiar here. Oh, Pippa fell down. I got attacked by yabbits. Or more precisely, my feet got attacked by her. Oh, wait, really too far. You should be okay. I'm not okay. I'm 5th right now. I'm not doing okay. I'm nearly a second off the pace. This is not okay. And I don't have, you know, free tire change in the race, so like, things are not looking good. I gotta be real with you, Chief. Things are not looking optimal. We have to approach this very cautiously. Things are not looking optimal, that's for sure. So which fucking tire set did you use? Okay, holy hell, it used tires had 8 in the setup. Sure, okay. Fine. Anything else funny that this setup does? I might need... Hello, why did I use my... Okay, I know why I lost my cursor, because Windows did the funny. Why does this gesture exist, and why can you not customize things like this? Because Windows. So half a PSI into all tires, just get the pressures up a bit. I do have slightly ridiculous settings on the setup of like 5 rear brake duct, 3 front brake duct, just to get the brakes, the rear tires to stay cool on the circuit, because it otherwise shreds them this badly. Yeah, the car has some issues on the circuit.
Alright, welcome guys to the first round of our new Wednesday Championship, and good to see a couple of you have come over from Supercharged. I don't have too much to say, I just want to go over important stuff. But first of all, a lot of people missed what I put in the announcements on a couple days ago, which had everything for the race. So please make sure you have the Wednesday role in the Discord. That's the one we use, so you know not everyone's getting pinged for every race. So if you don't have it, you need to get that Wednesday role so you don't miss anything I put out there. So yeah, it's a 75-minute race. There's 1 mandatory pit stop. There's no pit window. You have to put fuel in, but the tyres are optional, and there's no mandatory time, so you can just do a slash and dash. So you'll see in the server we've got the reds and the white cars, so you've got pros and AMs. So AMs, you're going to go out for the first 10 minutes of qualifying, pros you get the second 10. There's no overtaking qualifying unless it's obvious they're letting you past. I don't really enforce pit lane rules, it's quite hard to enforce, so just make sure, I'm not too strict about white lines, but just make sure you're safe when leaving the pits. Last season we had a lot of cars swiping across to get into the pits, so if you're pitting, please stay over that side of the track. You don't swipe anyone. So yeah, it'll be first lap double pens as normal, and if you don't serve a penalty in this race, we'll give it to you next race, so make sure you stay in the race, get some points. Yeah, blue flags say 0.3, you have to let them go. It's a short warm up that. That's all I have to say really. If you have any questions, just drop them in the chat, but if not, we're all good to go.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Alright. Doesn't look like there's any questions, so like, let's get practicing again. Cheers guys.
So did I understand this correctly here? Well, I mean, I should perhaps leave the Discord, but like, I don't really need to compare to the, I remember briefings with Trackalicious when I was driving the Porsche Cup series, because the Porsche Cup was a support series for their main GT3 Championship, and the main GT3 Championship had the issue. It effectively started just after we are done with our Porsche Cup. Some people did both, but the Porsche Cup series really didn't live too well. It's like it kind of died. I sort of liked doing it because it was a Sunday to Monday night at 1 AM. So like my assignments were done for the Sunday, alright. Those that were due on Sunday, I could just had them finished already at this point. So there was no conflicts there. I could just... The deadline was passed, it was wrapped at that point. And the race wasn't too late, so that I could still easily, you know, do it and get up in the morning. It's like, yeah, it was like 45 minutes they used sprint in the Porsche Cups with 1 mandatory pit stop for fuel. I think? I don't remember anymore. But the problem is, one, I don't like the Porsche Cup actually in this game. It's a horrible car. I really don't like the Porsche Cup. I don't know what surgery you're referring to. But anyway, so yeah, I don't like the Porsche Cup in this game. Because the car just feels like it's driving on ice constantly. The tires just never have grip. The car genuinely, it drives alright in the rain with wet tires, but like on dry, it just doesn't have any grip. It just keeps sliding over all of the four tires. It drives like garbage. I don't like it. I think there's not a single other car in this game that does this. Even the M2 doesn't behave like this. It's really peculiar handling. But yeah, I seem to not be able to find any laptop right now. Ah, just understeer. Who's spamming me on my phone? At this time of day. Oh, brakes, please. Yeah, I'm not too happy with how the car handles here right now. It's gonna be a tough race, to say the least. Porsche that refuses to turn and everything, it's not fun. Like, there's some flow to the circuit occasionally. I need to brake a bit later for turn 1. But it's a very tiny bit later, and I don't know how I would line this up correctly. This pulled handbrake section. Somehow that is within bounds just about, but like no gains, nothing. It's like I just lose any gains that I have out of turn 1. Brakes? Why the fuck did the car just push fully over the front axle? It just kept... It just entered a slide and didn't recover ever from it. There's someone named Bocci, without the age. In P4 the Mustang. He beat Bocci. There's time here for some reason. Okay, but this time around it did fucking turn for this corner. The BCT unit. Read Andrea's message, but I also need to complete this stupid section here of the circuit. I live in 777 quintillion, okay. What do these two have to do with each other? I mean, the second number is the American defense budget, but like, what does this have to do with Indiana? Oh, sorry, a fraction of the American defense budget. You know, should the C and the B be swapped around? Because that's the only guess I really have. Otherwise, I don't have an idea of what you're trying to refer to. Also, I need to vaguely calculate my fuel actually for this race. Because we will be starting with as much fuel as we can fit into the car. Yay, I found like a fucking 100th of a second. Like, sure, that helps me a lot. But where's like the half a second in this lap? Where? Where's it hiding? Like, I'm trading hundreds with myself. Like, of course I'm not finding anything. I slow down too much here. What? Where did the 210s come from? Okay, now that is really weird. Like, slow down on time for the corners and suddenly they... It's like, I overslow it, like suddenly I find 210s, like, where? Travis called your elbows. Yeah, he just briefly walked over to your house and saw them. He's just casually walked across the Atlantic. Just normal European behavior. Just a casual stroll. And all my time was gone in 2 corners. Great, awesome. I love that also. At least it's not qualifying yet, but still. Christ, like, where am I supposed to find this lap time? Yes, we're driving with 60 liters, but still, you know, there are 5 people that are faster than me. This is disconcerting. And also significantly faster than me. I hate this car. And that wasn't a validation finally on the exit. Inside you can cut so much, I need to cut it more. There's another Porsche driving in front of me. Hello car, don't over-rotate like that. Ah, now I get it. It starts with brat. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. When she isn't really being bratty today, she's being just like sulky. Being like annoyed. You're just like uninterested, uncooperative. It's like, hey, could we take this corner? Fine, I will. Like, just unwilling to really participate. I really forced that 10th out of there. That is not reproducible consistently. Definitely not. Oh, and there goes OBS briefly. Bonk! Bog frap, bog for that one. I have because of us taking it into loot territory, I have like an image in my head. I can't describe it in any way that I can get it across. All I can say is being on the phone. Like that's how disinterested my car is today in participating in this race. She's putting up a fight. She's just not wanting to do it, really. That was last night. It's a regular thing for me. It's happened also like last night for me as well. It's like it's just once per stream it will just disconnect and then reconnect again and just be fine. It's barely even noticeable on the stream that it actually disconnects. That's the level of like. It's a really weird thing. It just happens and then it's gone again. So let's take the fuel out of the car. This tire was a bit high. This was still low. So. No, I don't want to leave the track. So. The thing is, though, we have to now wait actually for the AM drivers, because they go first out, which is slightly scary because you know he had practice now. The fastest AM driver was a 34.4, while mine was a. Yeah, I got pipped by a fucking AM driver before the end of the session even. It's not going well. I mean, the top 3 is just Ferraris. I think there's a certain like sim racing team that's like 4 out of like most of the drivers in the pro class. It's just that team. I can check cross-ref. I'm pretty sure it's them. It's like some team that's like making an effort, and you can tell it's like vaguely esportsy team. I don't know, like, I mean, a lot of esports is just LARPing. But yeah, it is, yeah, Fabio Perori, Fabio Perizzi, Gaeto Ramundo, Stefano Dosso, Manuel Leporati. All Italians, which, you know, explains something. And they all have the M4R logo in their picture. So yeah, that's like our top 3. Although only 4 of these drive Ferraris. One of them drives a Porsche. Yeah, let's just briefly check the team itself. But yeah, the M4R Squadra Corsa they belong to. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh yeah, and then we have also Porsche. Not quite spelled that way, but like, you know. Still a thing. Yeah, there's Leopoldi in P10. So you know, I'm at least faster than him by 2 fucking 10s, right? There's 2 10s in practice separating me from fucking P10. Yeah, this is sweat. This is sweat again. And stop sandbagging. Well, yeah, I've taken now 40 liters out of the car, so we can actually, you know, figure out how fast I can go. Also, what we can do while we're waiting for these guys to qualify is actually check my own VOD briefly from driving. And that is to figure out how much fuel consumption I was doing per lap. So I can, yeah, about 2.38 it is saying. Check actually last lap I did. Yeah, 2.35 it was at that point. Alright, so we can then calculate. We have a 75-minute race. Well, we first need to recalculate lap times. I don't think I will go sub 34 with race pace. That's just not happening. And I don't think even these guys can do this consistently. So, 75 divided by memory recall. That is 47.8. Yeah, let me double check this. 33 divided by 60 plus 1. That's 1.55. Okay, it's just 75 divided by 1.55. That is, yeah, 48.3. Okay. So we're just gonna calculate with 49 laps plus formation plus a lap extra fuel, 51 times, what did I say, 2.35? Yeah, that's just under 120 liters. That's 119.8, something like that. Wild numbers. It's like just under that number. That's wild. Okay, so we will be starting the race for full fuel then. Okay. Kind of faith. No, I want to approach this with the assumption that I won't be fine. So when I'm not doing well, then I don't feel pressured. But when I'm doing really well, then I feel really good. This is the big brain thinking always. Lower the expectations so you can actually clear them and don't feel depressed that you didn't clear the expectations. Has always been my strategy. Is it the best idea? Well, it vaguely works. I don't think I will be last. But it will be a tough ask to win here for sure. No, I didn't change model. You know, but we can... The model is on the car. I did delivery. This was the entire point was this is P911 Chen. Wait, I need to actually let me just briefly press drive so I have an actual chance of moving around here. With the keys. So, but yeah, as you can see, she's on the car now, which it does look very nice. This thing. I think it came out really nicely. The colors in the end. I did change compared to last night. It was white. The accent color still. I changed today on my laptop. Which my laptop didn't run ACC particularly well. It was suffering greatly trying to just start the game. Just to compile the textures again. And yeah, I just swapped the color. The accent color here over to yellow orangish, which really fits well with this sort of vaporwave purple color, purple gradient that I slapped over the entire thing. Yeah, well, that's what I was doing up to. Right, so. Back to garage. I mean, otherwise we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pros. So like, it'll be relatively easy to be last in this class, technically. Although we really have like more signups than that. I mean, if we check the can I get back to the drivers list here? We have 4, 8, 12. 12 are technically signed up. Tommaso Bocci is the... Man, there's a lot of Italians in this series. There's Aaron Holloway and... Nathan Warren is very funny because he has a Bentley as his profile picture but drives a McLaren. Great. But yeah, those two are British. We have, well, great British. We have 2 Czech. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Italians. So like the 5 of M4R's Squad Corsa, and then Carlos Orazio from US. And then there is me, the sole German, also the sole semi-pro according to SimGrid rankings. My rankings are gonna be back into intermediate, I guarantee. I worked so hard to get them up, but now they're back down again. Sad. Really sad. I would have liked to. Yeah, maybe one day. Okay, select tires at 1. Drop the car off the jacks and press drive already. Everybody rolling down the pit lane already. I didn't check what the pole time, the current pole time is right now. But I think it was 34.6. Probably even lower than that. The transition between Pro and AM here is very gradual. Very fine gradient. Well, for example, V-Track, it is a very distinct line that technically defines 4 different groups of drivers. There's the Alien Pros, into which I belong. There is the General Pros, which, for example, Asa and Amphista belong into, and then there's the AMS, which are all like in the pre-quali standings for V. This is something I need to do, which we're probably gonna do after this race. I will do V-Track pre-quali. Probably gonna be even more depressed at that point because, well, Midnight Hurricane is back, in this time in the Porsche, and has clocked in a average time of 1:59.4 around Silverstone in the 4-lap rolling average. So that's a tough ask to beat. Oh. Fuck.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
What the fuck? Ah! My overlay had mouse enabled on it. And for some reason my fucking headset decided that it wanted to become a cursor now, at this very moment. In the middle of the fucking lab. Sure, that's a fun one. And that freezes ACC effectively up. Oh god. What? No! Oh fuck! Come on, half my overlay is now breaking. Holy heavens, what the fuck's happening? You piece of fucking shit. Oh god, it is lagging badly. Where is it? There's the ACC VR dash. Please, let me select it. Okay, I have my VR dash at least back. Why the fuck has it unblocked the fucking cursor input? And why did it also randomly decide that it now needed to cursor input onto that thing? Okay, now I need to disable this on this one. Block cursor input, for fuck's sakes. I would never want to scroll in the chat from here. Can I have my ACC back? Oh, it minimized ACC. That's part of the issue as well. Okay, fine. Holy heavens, what was that? That's great to have in your qualifying run. Holy heavens, that's a really fun fucking bug to have in the middle of your fucking quali run. And lose half of your quali session because it just decided like, hey, I wanna have a fucking... Why is my head turned into a fucking cursor? Right. Yeah, I'm using Thunderbird Thunderbird on Android now because IOD has swapped the standard mail client it ships with its OS with the last update from PP or whatever it was called over to Thunderbird. So I have actually set that up. So I have finally a mail client again on my phone. I had for a long time no mail client, so... Is actually my chat working or not? Because I don't know if it's still updating or frozen up or died or something. All I know is that the last message is on Aurora Borealis. So God knows if it's like decided to kill more in the process of killing itself. I wouldn't be fucking surprised at this point. Okay, I can see something. Good. Thanks for verifying. Okay, why did the car overslow there so much? God, this is scuff this lap. I have only like... I think I have enough time to do 2 laps more. Yeah, I definitely have time for 2 more laps. I don't have time for 3. That's not enough, for 2 I have definitely. I'm a solid 7th, so last in Pro. Brilliant. But yeah, if the ACC window loses focus, it occasionally just stops rendering, and that's what effectively happens. Oh, come on, brakes! Ah! It cost me 2 tenths there because the brakes didn't work. This is one of my 2 own laps. I've only 1 more after this one. I need to find a fucking... Where? Where is there supposed to be a fucking second in this lap? Fucking Adderall kids that I have to compete against. Okay, we found some of the time.
Well done, Dave. This has been impressive, guys. Yellow flag ahead. Tied in front.
Not a good exit out of there. Oh, overbroke so much there. Holy hell. Overslowed massively. Brakes! No! No! Fuck! Come on! Ah! Had to fucking bottle it. Just got fucking secondary rotation there. I know why it sort of happens because I slightly lift off the brake and then put it back on, and that causes the rear end to just detach from the ground. The problem is it's just I can't. It's so fucking hard to fucking guess that corner correctly. All of these corners are fucking bullshit to get the braking right. Yes, I did say already earlier that like the messages are showing up.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on.
Disaster limitation. We're only behind the fucking Italians so far. At least there's few people still running. Okay, the McLaren didn't quite clear us. And Bocce isn't doing too hot right now. Fucking hell. But I think this is also my fastest time I've ever done on the circuit with a 33. I have the fastest first sector, what the actual fuck? Oh, that was on my last lap. No wonder, like, I had found some time there a bit. But like, how the fuck do I have the fastest first sector? I'm so much faster than everyone in the first sector. Like, straight up, even my fastest lap currently is 23.4 in the first sector. Right, which is faster than everybody else's fastest first sector. How? How is that happening? How am I losing so much time in the middle sector then? Because I'm like 4/10 down there on the others. Final sector, I'm in line. Like, there is nothing between everybody. Like, everybody does 32.9 there. It's practically identical. Oh, we have short formation. Really interesting. Because I did technically want to account for like a fourth formation lap here. Do we take some fuel out of it? I mean, we have to refuel anyway, so like... Let's go for 116 liters. Fresh tire sellers anyway here. And configure 1 liter. Singular. So, let's see what we can do here. This is gonna be slightly... I mean, I should probably go for a tire change, honestly. Because it's the Porsche, and the Porsche is gonna just eat its tires alive. But, like, on the other hand, it's also like... It's a tough strategic sell here. There's a lot of fuel. You can do it fuel-wise on just a splash and dash, but like... Fuck it, we're not doing it on a splash and dash. I think it's just too much of a tire risk. I don't think my tires are gonna stay there for 75 minutes. I'm not gonna gamble this. This is just gonna be... I know track position is everything on the circuit, and the Ferraris are probably gonna run this strat, because they can. But I'm not gonna roll this dice. I'm just not. I know it's a massive fucking time loss if you pit change tires when the others don't. It's a massive one, but like 75 minutes on one tire set? Possible, but not optimal. Not by a long shot. Also, EOS is just way down the field. Okay, there's a couple pros that are like somehow way down the field. Did they actually qualify or did they forget? Yeah, they did qualify. It's just the field is so tight that like you can practically drop through the entire field. So your top 10 are covered by 1 second, and then the next 1 second covers another 12 positions. For a total of 24, which is also like the last 2 hours not that far off. They're only like last place is only 2.2 seconds off in a 24 car field. That's decent. You're definitely not used to stuff like that in V-Track, where like the AM pole sitter is sitting like 4 seconds off the pace of you. Another minute 15 here. Still gonna carry 75 liters into the start just so we have options. No fixed refueling. As far as I'm concerned, at least. Yeah.
30 seconds.
I can control as tire wear on my car. Right. Refueling and everything configured. There's also technically no pit window here, so yeah, we can pit whenever. Not really looking for it. Yeah.
Stay in double file.
Now let's see, can we do something with the start here? Do you wear glasses? Yes, I do.
Green light. Green light again. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
They're a lot slower now. Although they might just take time to warm up their tires properly. While I'm like, YOLO. There's somebody with a drive-through. Guess they violated its formation lap. I mean, I also infamously in Pseudo series, when I swapped into the GT3 class, also did a tire change at Monza in a 60-minute race, which that one definitely wasn't particularly as smart. Oh, that's not good. I didn't even get pinged for track limits for that one. Somehow. Because I was pretty sure I was completely out of bounds there. Oh god, no, didn't make the turn in there. But yeah, we're falling back from the car in front. As expected, sort of. Yeah, I was 4/10 off in qualifying. I don't know how they can swing their car that far right. For this goal. Oh, fuck off! I don't get it how they get there. Especially because they carry so much speed through the right-hander. Like, how do they do that? Because you can't really. It's also very fun that I've already collected one track out on the second lap of the race. They don't seem to have any straight line speed though, because I'm genuinely closing in outside of the draft, so. They have a lot of corner speed as well. They carry a lot of speed through the corners somehow. And punch really fast out of corners, which is quite strange. Like even the guy behind me has closed in massively for the last sector on me. Yeah, they just somehow their cars turn there when mine just wouldn't. It's like I run effectively the same line out in the right hander and he just gets his car turned. Oh, brakes, come on. He's right behind me now.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, come on. Come on, piece of shit turn. I'm fighting my car so much here. Just to make it fucking turn. That's wide again. I'm really playing with the track limits here, am I? Oh, maybe like this. Ah. Starting to figure this out, how to drive that stupid corner. Nope, you're not making the fucking overtake of a 5 kilometers away dive bomb. That's not happening. No, fuck off. Stupid Ferraris. Unimaginative people. Esports tryouts. I don't like that line. I'm cutting so much on that corner, I'm sure I'm gonna track limits in a few moments. That's just asking for it to finally ding me. Yeah, the guy in front of me is doing sub 34s in race. I'm pretty sure he's not on full fuel. Like, no, that's only 4/10 of your own qualifying pace. You're not doing that on full fuel. Under any circumstance whatsoever. I keep driving this tight line for the... Don't give me track limits, don't give me track limits for it. I lifted it. I think I also stayed in bounds in general. Brakes! I hate how unreliable they are at times. Also realizing I made the slight mistake of bringing pad type 1 into a 75-minute race. It's not a catastrophic mistake, but like... I think type 2 would be better. At least just consistently running right now my mid 34s. That's good enough for me. I don't know how you would consistently run that line. You have to. Bruh! You fucking... It's me there. You give the position back for that shit.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Nah. Yeah, I think he returned it there. You don't just fucking bump and run me there. Okay, I love it how people just have way better brakes always than me and all of the other shenanigans like that. Don't experience tire wear. Always have 2/10 more than me on hand. You like roll cages? Oh, come on, turn. It's very fun to have like a Ferrari stuck in your gearbox like this. Oh, come on, you piece of shit, turn already! Got a bit of a break there, but like it's not really much. He's just hounding me here. Why do the brakes sometimes work there and sometimes don't? I don't get it. I brake at the same spot every single time, and sometimes I massively undershoot, and sometimes I massively overshoot, and it's just fucking random. Yeah, I'm very cheerful and happy, of course. Because, you know, things aren't going well. I mean, they're doing... So far the race is going alright, but like... It is balanced on a knife's edge. Waiting for any moment to just flip over and just throw me to the back of the field. I'm still trying to desperately get to that line, but like I just can't quite. Okay, this time around it slowed down again. God knows what the fucking consistency is of this car. Okay, fucking lift it off on the rear end again. Just to make my life a bit more miserable. Yeah, the guy in front is getting about half a second per lap on me. And it's just quickly disappearing. In V-Track I will have to deal with Mexican and Chinese tryhards. Here I have to deal with the Italians. But there's always a bigger fish than me in the pod, there's always. Oh great, Pippa fell down. Again. Brakes, please turn up for the race, I fucking beg of you.
Yellow flag accepted.
Oh, come on, turn, you piece of shit. At least the guy behind me is not quite haunting me as much, but I think he's under pressure from his own fellow teammates. Yeah, I can't run my mid 47s, 34s anymore. It's sending me to high 34s now. Fun. Come on, turn, you piece of shit. Although he's also eking towards mid 34s. Well, that might just be a mistake on that lap. Yeah, he might be an alien, but he's still not perfect. They do occasionally make mistakes. That's what I'm here for, to pounce on aliens making mistakes. I hate this corner stuff with a fucking passion. Once I find improvements, they find twice the improvements. It's fun to watch always. Refusing to make the apex there. But yeah, first time around I'm actually faster than the leader this time around. Ooh, that's a bit wide for me. Really playing the track notes. Now we're getting some traffic here. EOS has already pitted, so he's out right now in front of us. He might go for not changing tires then. Well, likely hasn't, because that seems to me like a strategy where you take 1 liter of fuel early on just to get off the traffic. Some traffic dodging this way. Fuck off, car! Piece of shit. Cost me all the time I gained last lap. Oh, my tires are dead now. I'm experiencing tire drop-off badly. I mean, it hasn't affected the handling, but like the pace is just gone. It was nice while it lasted. Like, it's 2 laps where I was faster than him. I love it. It's this like hope, and then just nope. You get slapped across the face with a cold fish. Just the reality, like, no, you're not getting this person. You're not gonna catch up here. That's not gonna happen. You suck, you won't ever matter, and you will almost certainly not catch up to this person. Okay, this time what that definitely didn't help is that the second one of the downshifts didn't go through. What doesn't help him now is that he's in traffic. Did it say under 3/10 that you have to give up the space? Although 3/10 is basically being in the rear bumper, so like that's fun. Although considering everybody's within like 2 seconds roughly in qualifying. How the hell are we lapping you guys if we... Oh well, these people have actually put it, so... A vague explanation of the problem. But he lost basically no time whatsoever with the traffic. Ah, it keeps just running wide. Yeah, I'm vanishing to the 35 now. And this guy's getting fucking... Where are you going?
Clear on the right.
Of course, it's me who fucking gets a bad rejoin from someone. And loses a bunch of time. Thank you. I gladly appreciate this. I totally needed... our leader totally needed additional help. That was totally needed. Couldn't you just fucking done that to him instead? He might have even crashed into you compared to me. Although I wasn't giving you much room. I was still half expecting you to finally realize that you're like on a collision course here. I just need to fucking back out. But the rest of the traffic was coming up. But you need to fucking get the hell out of Dodge. Incompetent cretins. Come on. Turn. Hello? 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 Shitbox. Fucking hell. It just completely did unstick there. It just decided that, okay, that's probably track limits inside. Like, could you kindly decide what the fuck you want to do here? Oh, come on, you piece of shit. Why are you suddenly not handling anymore? Yes, we're 20 minutes into the race, but that doesn't mean you have suddenly a free reign to just dissolve yourself. I mean, beam at least disappeared. Also, Bocce is now behind me instead of the Ferraris. Besides, you know, the other Mustang right now still harassing me, despite that he very much should back out. Because there's traffic coming behind him, and he really needs to get the hell out of Dodge. You know, he has done his pit stop, it's early in the race, but like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's very fun to just have a massive unstick moment there from the car. In the hairpin. Where the car just went no to grip anymore and just sent me sideways on soap. Yeah, it's very fun that like all my gap that I had built up just evaporated because no reason. Just fuck you. That's why. I love things like that. I fucking hate them. Passion, honestly. Because obviously that only happens to me and not anybody else. Suffers from great issues like that, where the car just randomly unsticks itself. I think my upshift there is bad. I need to stay in second there for the exit of the corner. Brakes? Nope, not really. Hello, shitbox, please. Yeah, she's definitely acting up today. There's gotta be a need of correction afterwards. Well, that's deep from you. And he loses about 3/10 due to that. Well, let's watch him just gain all of that back in like a single corner where I don't even make a fucking mistake. Yeah, he got 2/10 back on the final corner. For nothing. I didn't make a mistake, I drove the corner correctly and just he gained 2/10. Because fuck me. Screw me just completely over at this point. At least I decided I wanted to change tires. Because if my car is doing funny shenanigans like this early on in the race, God knows what it will do in... Because we're barely reaching... What, 30 minutes in? Couple minutes time. We have to get to 14. Yeah, we have to drive till 38 minutes to go, roughly. That's the halfway point. How's my fuel calculator actually looking for the current situation? Hmm. 44 liters. So I think I will stick with the 50 that I pre-configured. Come on. Ah, that was so slow. I lost a bunch of time there. It's like this. I will continue to refer to this section as a Mickey Mouse section that needs to be driven with a pulled handbrake, because it will continue to be that way. You can't properly drive it like with an actual race car and actual racing speeds. You have to slow down to a crawl to accommodate this stupid, terribly designed section that doesn't accommodate race cars. Also, he's just annihilated like half a second out of me in 2 hairpins. Because of course. Because I didn't roll a lucky dice on those two corners, so the brakes didn't completely align with where I wanted to drive. Fun stuff. I love this thing. Why do I do this to myself occasionally? Like, we're vaguely keeping pace actually with the Ferrari in front. He's not driving away, but he's probably not pushing. No reason to push it, especially if he is actually driving through on this tire set with a splash, then yeah, screw me then. It's not unlikely. Come on, turn. Yeah, just the ABS chatter there. It's just, it chats instead of, you know, letting the brakes apply. Brakes, please work. I'm struggling so badly occasionally to just slow down, turn, and then accelerate again. The other Ferraris behind are gone. I'm not sure, have they pitted? Don't really have the time to check. I've too much my hands full with just driving and vaguely keeping track of the 2 cars around me. But I can't really keep track of the other ones further back. I know one Ferrari is in P5. Where the other one is, God knows. Although it seems like he's dropped back to P8. So it might be him, but I'm not too sure it's him. Let's have another Pro Ferrari, and I think we had only 3 of those. Oh, brakes! Come on, bullshit. Complete fucking bullshit moment again on the brakes. Not applying correctly. Not slowing the car down. They're supposed to. And compared to the Ferraris, the Ford has actual straight line speed, so he is dangerous to me on the straightaway. But he wasn't close enough this time around, luckily, despite my car wanting to screw me over the best it can. that's not the right line.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Don't give me heart attacks like that. For yellow flag, that wasn't even there anymore. By the time he finished the sentence. Come on. Piece of shit turn. Come on. But yeah, I very much assume he's not pushing the leader, which is why I'm vaguely able to sort of catch up, but also not. It's like I'm trading tenths with him. I seem to be trading positively in terms of like I seem to be gaining a bit more than he's losing. At least right now, but not by much. This section will never... I'll never love this section. Turn, you piece of fucking junk. Okay, I really need two hands for this corner. Oh, brakes! Thank you for my moment of weakness to completely let me fucking down again. By just skidding along instead of fucking applying and actually slowing the car down. That would be an actual surprise if we had functioning brakes. Brakes again? What the fuck? Why do my brakes work so fucking unreliably? I break it. Fuck you! Come on! Can I slow down this time around? It seems to be at least the case. The track limits be like... I usually never get track limits these days. It is very rare for me to get any, but like man, I'm collecting them here like Pokemons and this is not good. Car is painfully just refusing to do what it's supposed to do. Like, it's not fast enough, and it is having issues with just the brakes applying not correctly. Like, I just do not get the braking performance I expect from my own car. The others have not taken the pit stop, which is not filling me with confidence here. For them to be on the same strategy as me. Because if they are on the same strat, they would... pits relatively soon to prevent me to, you know, get on fresh tires and maybe undercut me. Brakes, please. Yeah, there's definitely things worse than having non-functioning brakes in ACC, because, you know, if something doesn't work in ACC, you can just... What did it just adjust? Because it definitely adjusted something just now. And I do know my wheel has occasionally Fanta button activations. So I'm like, what did it change? As far as I can tell, the engine map is still correct. In 8, yeah, he's kept taking it in. Okay, he was waiting for the halfway point. Tire pressures are looking fine. So we're gonna just take the pit stop as is. Want anything else? Let's hope he doesn't succeed in the undercut, although chances are good for that. Again, something was adjusted there. ABS is still set. Maybe the brake bias? Got slapped 2 times, but like it would display that. But yeah, the engine map is still an 8, which is the important part. Oh, brakes! Why? Such a horrid in-lap. It's just horrid. Either losing massive amounts of time or car not working, or both at the same time. Seems the leader's not taking the pit entry either. Right. And I need to actually execute a good pit stop for once. Someone's definitely following me in. Please be aligned correctly. Yep, that was aligned well enough. Okay, now go for the clutch. Come on. Right, but they're all changing tires, it seems. So I'm not the only one for sure. Just taking the gamble on freshies. Oh, this long pit lane exit here. Yeah, there's Bocci. He's actually driving through the field here. Where is he? They're behind me, way behind. Okay, cleared them. Easy. Yeah, kept in front. Okay, it seems the car's actually not willing to turn. What? Oh, I'm not. I mean, for someone who's still competing for the podium here, I'm complaining a lot this race. Although let's see how this works out, because there's a bunch of people who haven't pitted yet in front. One of them is one. Yeah, I think all 3 of the Ferraris, Pro Ferraris, are still out. The leader is in though. Leader's actually in now. So that would be interesting. See, okay, leader's done with the pit stop. He might genuinely be down on. I mean, with how long the pit exit is, we have to see in a moment.
There's a car exiting pit lane.
Yeah, he definitely took tires. He's only about 3.6 seconds in front. I had a really good pit stop then. Huh. But yeah, he took tires. I was so afraid that I was gonna be the only one who doesn't, who takes tires. And in the end, everybody takes tires. Hume. Well, not everybody. We still have no guarantee of that. It's looking decently good. Pedro, 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 pay. No one is pregnant, it's just Andrena being, I don't know, high on painkillers. Probably doesn't have painkillers because American healthcare. But he's like high on pain. It's more like I haven't eaten my Snickers and that's why I'm a diva. And yes, that ad campaign also ran in Germany. I hope it does at least somewhat relieve the pain. Rest for a bit. Yeah, I've said this a few times. Whenever I hear about people, it's like... I'm like, yeah, you know, having random migraines because you didn't drink 15 liters of water. You know, that doesn't sound too bad anymore. Compared to what everybody else seems to be going through. To find another half a second to get back up to my pace. Oh yeah, that was relatable for sure. Although I do try to keep it within reason. And vaguely in context. Come on, turn. It escaped there from me by a 10th there, last lap. But also the Mustang has caught up a bit to me. Better okay. Yeah. Yeah, I have no clue still what this surgery is, but like, let's hope it does something. Yeah, that fucking Mustang is so fast. It is very frightening because Mustang has a lot of straight line speeds to go around. And I definitely don't. So defending against the Mustang is quite difficult as a Porsche driver. Not impossible, especially not on the circuit, but like definitely not something to put my mind at ease with. All the brakes. That Mustang just has a lot of pace right now to go around. I'm sort of already as fast as my car will let me. I'm not really making any inroads whatsoever in front. Yeah, Mustang also just quite casually doing quali laps. With like breaking the 34-second barrier as well. The universe would not permit me that. I think this might be a bit easier, this silly line to do with a Ferrari, because, you know, with the Porsche, as soon as I step on the throttle there in the right hand, the car will just straighten out. And with the Ferrari, the car might actually, you know, turn. Okay, brakes didn't work there. Not good, he's 2/10 behind me now on the slipstream. This is like the worst case scenario. Yeah, this is the Mustang problem here. How the fuck is he sticking around the outside here? Oh, and then I overshoot, like a fucking noob. I'm a fucking noob to lose like that. God damn it. And yes, that was my thigh. Hurt a bit. I fucking hate fast cars like this. They're terrible to fight because you have nothing. Like, he got the position gifted to himself because he... My car just happened to fucking overshoot a corner and... So shaved, like, nah. But I don't have that much hair on my legs either. Fucking Mustangs, I hate them. Like, just watch it, like, he's actually escaping in front of me with slight slipstream. Like, I can't follow him in the slipstream because he has so much power. A load of fucking bullshit this is. I'm getting just screwed over like that. Classic. Hello, car, please turn in. Because yeah, he can get away with wheels and everything. But if I make a nano mistake, he will just fucking pounce on me immediately. What swear words did I say? They occasionally do get me. I mean, one of my first VODs that ever got age restricted was actually a Misano race of me cursing to hell. Actually also driving a Porsche, funnily enough. Because it also didn't have pace as it should have had. Ah, overshoot it from me. I think I pushed him there. That was not good. That was a terrible mistake there for me. But yeah, we're gifting P1 right now the fucking win. Because we're fighting each other. And it's really difficult for me as a Porsche to pass a Mustang. Practically impossible. Now 2/10 behind him, he will just drive away on the straight. Like, I just cannot stay with him. So, now let's see, can we keep him behind? And break away, because I seem to have had more pace the last few laps. Maybe he was cracking under pressure. Very much possible, because I put him under a lot of it. You know, he's also under pressure to pass me again. So, swings both ways. Six Weber's G. Ah, yes. Yes, indeed it is. He gained a lot of time this lap on the leader. He was not having a good time this lap. Oh, he's letting me by, thanks. Although I was not nice there. Sorry. Oh no, fuck off. That should not... should at most be an invalidation, but not... not actually go into a warning. But yeah, we have 17 minutes to go. Catching the leader is hard, technically not impossible. Half a second per lap is required. Because we have about 10 laps to go at this point. Yeah, because I'm pushing, really. But yeah, I can feel it. It's definitely high. And I can feel my heart rate. Come on, turn. But it's also the pressure to like not let the Mustang by again. Because I don't know if I can get it back again before the end of the race. And he's always lurking there still. Still just about in striking range. But yeah, we're not gaining anyone on the leader. Great, awesome. He let me get 1 second and then just decided, nope, you're not getting anything more. Still getting some, but like it's not enough. We need more to get back on him. But yeah, that position loss cost me everything. Because I think I could have challenged on the lead, which is really interesting that in the long run that a Porsche can challenge a Ferrari in the long run. It's like that's some strong hot lapper things. Although then again, I've just in the last few corners made up half a second. So we're technically still on schedule. Yeah, the car in front of me is actually the leader, not a lapped car. So... okay, the ABS just changed itself. This is something I find annoying with my KS RAM, it just does that. The switches just occasionally activate by themselves. The rotaries at least, which is really not good. Oh, great line through here. And yeah, he's lapping 35.1 right now. I'm at mid 34. We're getting there. We're slowly reeling him in. But I don't know if he can still have like an afterburner here. Some trump card to play. Or if my tires decide to also disintegrate. She is pushing around on the rear axle on throttle. It's definitely the case. Mustang is not... It's really kind of bizarre when I'm the one who has actually tires still on the car. I gotta be real with you, Chief, this is really weird. When I'm the one who can reel people in because my tires have stayed on the car. It's usually the other way around. Okay, that's a bit much cut. Did we get away with it? It seems we did. Goodness gracious. But yeah, we have one cut remaining. And then the one after gets us a penalty, so... Ah, deep there. Just under 3 seconds now, the gap. 11 minutes to go. We should be a bit further down, so we're a bit behind schedule, kind of. Because we need to be with 5 laps to go at 2.5 seconds. He seems to always lose a bunch of time in the final corner here. Maybe he's on a bunch of cuts and is trying to drive it safely at this point. He has technically fresher tires than me. By about 2 laps. That was a bit much cut. I don't know if the game will let me get away with that. I don't know if that even validated, because I think my dash is overlaying where the messages would pop up for track limits, so can't see if I actually invalidate. Oh, come on. Not good. Didn't gain anything this lap, because I'm myself half a second off my own time. Ah, not good. We can't afford that. We need to get to 2 seconds. We're running out of laps. Barring some small miracle, we sort of shit creek up without a pedal. Yeah, identical lap times from both of us. For sure as hell of understeer here. If you could lose just like half a second on that traffic, it would be neat for me. Right now he seems to benefit more from it. Now I have to clear the traffic. Just over 2 seconds. Need to get closer. Lost a bunch of time there. Come on. Yeah, the car's not quite complying anymore. That will be track limits, I guarantee.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
And there was no warning. But yeah, we're not gaining. He actually made up half a second there on me. I think he's pulling out all the stops now to stop me from getting close. He's just like, he hasn't found a second cliff here to fall off from. He's driving this pace and he's driving this pace to the end. Yeah, with the current pace here, we'll have 4 laps to go. And I'm about half a second back from where I need to be. And like 7/10 down on my own lap time, he actually made up ground this time around. Pushing the first sub 35 again in a while for him. Come on, you shitbox. Turn for that stupid corner. He's driving the wheels off his Ferrari at this point. I would have, in his position, not let it get this close. I responded. Sure. Might take him more energy than me to drive fast. Thank you for just sitting on the road there and impeding. I think that might have been even one of theirs. Yeah, our catch-up has more than just stalled, it's going backwards. I really hate this guy now, because he's now given me false hopes so many times, it's not even funny anymore. Just, hey, you can catch me, it's like, and then just like, nah, I will just throw out the way again, bye! Fuck you. He's done this. Oh, the pork memes. Well, I'm not winning. We're running a solid second. I was running him down, but like then he just stepped the pace back up and my pace dropped off because Tyre's dead now. So he's gonna get away with it. He had 4 tenths in qualifying on me and I have no answer in the race anyway. Barring him making a larger error, this is wrapped up. I thought it was already wrapped up when the Mustang briefly passed me, because that cost me a bunch of time. That seemed to not have been the fun line doing for me. Currently with this lap 2 laps to go and I'm over 2 seconds back and I just can't get underneath 2. Like he's specifically denying me of that at this point. And well, my car has also decided that it didn't want to grip anymore. Otherwise the second stint was a lot less painful. First stint was a lot of pain, this car was not complying. Had constant issues with its overcooking braking zones. Just unreliable brakes. Over and undershooting braking zones, the whole 9 yards. I'm just more than out of time at this point. Oh, come on. And yeah, he's also taking it easy at this point, just getting around. Because I immediately made up like 3 tenths on him and up to this point in the lap. Like he's in finish mode as well. He's not expecting me to come in this lap anymore. It's 2 seconds after all, that's just not happening. I find it wild that I dropped the Mustang by like 4 to 5 seconds, but while I ran the... Well, actually 9 seconds, Jesus. The Mustang fell off hard. Bocce that isn't spelled like the anime character is... Was there early on in the second stint, also in the second half of the first stint, but like just fell off hard here. Unfortunately, I will have to settle for seconds. The meme will be... In V-Track I have to fight the Chinese. Here, I have to fight the fucking Italians. And I'm probably not gonna win either. Not good enough. Washed. P2 is a good salvage, I would say. Oh, there's Pippa. Because Pippa decided, I think, like 15 minutes into the race to fall down. Where are you? There you are. Because I got my stackable plushies after 1.5 years. So I actually put her up there. And she decided to just suicide herself down mid-race. So, fun. Let's turn in lab. We can do also VTrack. I did say this at but I don't think I finished actually the sentence at the beginning of the race. That I will be doing VTrack qualifying now, pre-quali. So I can be double depressed of me just ending up second. Because I guarantee this is gonna fucking happen. I know Hurricane is in there with a 59.4. So I have to beat that. I'm not sure, should I go to the yeah, I think I will go for a bathroom break before I do that. Because my bladder is talking to me right now that's like, yeah, we need to desperately go to the toilet. So I'm like, okay, fine, we're gonna deal with that first. Even though my intention with VTrack is to just show up, do 4 laps, be done with it. Because for sure I can do something that's around 2 minutes, sub 2 minutes. I hope for sub 2 minutes, because frankly anything else is fucking embarrassing. I just overshot my bitbox. Right, let's see how bad is my tires burned from this. How badly got the tires burned in this run. Light graining on the fronts and tires at 5, and then tires at 1 is qualifying still. So where's my race sets? Set 4 is probably one of my race sets, and set 5 is another one. Yeah, set 4 is a bit less worn, but also doesn't have graining on the front. Both front tires got graining here. Right. Okay then. And let me briefly take a bathroom break, and then we will deal with VTrack. Pre-quali. I hate how the foam peels out of my headset constantly. Come on. This is shit. Put yourself back there where you belong. Because yeah, the facial interface of my headset is effectively falling apart. Again, this is not new, this is a problem that occasionally happens. This garage is still a bit funny. For the main menu location of ACC. So. Right, so let us get on the V-Track server. V-Track pre-qualifying. Okay, well there's a friend on the tracker server, but I don't have the password for either right now, so I need to grab that quickly. Oh yeah, there's a success penalty for fucking finishing. There's gonna be a 10-second penalty applied to me just for finishing today. Great. I forgot that. I forgot that was a thing. Unfortunately. Okay, something. Oh, Daz is trying to add me as a friend. That's where I got pings from. Still don't know where else ping came from. Right. Track. Scroll down. V-Track. Rene Dreamfox right now is the fastest AM in well, that was another screenshot. We can check in a moment here. Right, so actually well, that password was easy. Could have perhaps guessed it, but not that it matters. Right, Necker Kitten still hasn't improved, still sitting on a 2 minutes 11 average, which is utterly insane. Midnight Hurricane still with the fastest with 1 minute 59.474. Biggie with a 59.737. Asa with a 2 minutes 0.0009. And then well, Kenneth VT, yeah, he's not. Kenneth is driving the Porsche. Hold on a minute, I didn't notice that. Since when is everybody driving the same car as me? Be like, oh yeah, no one is driving the Porsche. And then just like everybody switches to Porsche with me. It's like, oh well. Well, if it wasn't the consequences of my own action of teasing people for driving the same cars constantly, and I said, they're like, we're gonna drive not the same cars anymore. We're gonna swap to the car that you find new ones. Wait, I'm not seeing Kenneth here on the... no, there he is, yeah, with the Porsche. He signed up recently, yeah. So we have 1, 2... 3 with Midnight Hurricane. We have Kenneth. We have Amethysta. We have Neko Kid so far. I don't know how if they actually get into the season. Then there's me. Yeah, we have 5 different Porsche drivers, which is a lot. We have AMG GT3s. We have one. There's definitely another few in here on the list. 2, 3. Yeah, there's 3 AMGs. Let me just search actually for the list because it's easier. M4. Right, 5 M4s. Five Porsche, which is mental. Oh, yeah, it's listing the Mercedes twice because it's listing as also as manufacturer. We have for Lamborghini 4 Hurricanes. Yeah, okay. It's carving them off. Hurricanes, we have 3 of them. Vantage V8s, let's check those. How many we have of Vantage V8s? Also 3. 296s. 3. There's 1 Bentley. And there's 1 Nissan. Right. How many Mustangs do we have? There's 1 Mustang in the hands of Ian. Ian the Terrible. Alright. Oh yeah, there's 1 Audi as well. So yeah, the Porsche is tied for most popular car with the M4. Things I definitely did not expect to say. And 296s are as popular as the Mercedes. And the Aston, which the Aston has been popular because it was the only car Technoburst for a long time had, and now they have different cars as well, so they have options. There are options for the Technoburst people. They don't have to just drive Astons. They can drive other things that aren't the Aston Martin. Oh, that's my phone going in and out of charging. That definitely was that sound. Is this a race-ready trim for dry running? Yeah, let's look at the J Lopez setup. I'm trusting this one. Because as far as I know, I haven't raced actually the Porsche here ever. In an actual race. So, you know. Telemetry labs turn that off. Well, I have raced the Porsche here once, but like that wasn't wet conditions, so like that doesn't count really. Yeah, and there's some 3-4 on the brake ducts right now. I realized something. I set up Cat's Nissan the wrong way around because dampers should be zeroed and the bump damper should be zeroed and the rebound maximized. And I did it the exact opposite way. Didn't make much of a difference, so I have to admit that. So like, yeah, that's wrong. This setup does here, it minimizes here only the bump dampener, the fast bump, rebound, and fast rebound, all are maximized on this J Lopez setup. Fun stuff. It's an old J Lopez setup. Yeah, otherwise I don't think there is much need we need to adjust. Although tire pressures... it seems slightly low for these conditions. But sure, we will Let's drive it like this. And yes, we're rolling out with 60 liters in the fuel tank. Onto the Pro-Qualy server. I wanna briefly get some laps in just to set up the car. So I have a functional Silverstone setup that I can call upon whenever. That's the entire point of this. Also, we can get, you know, some practice in before I actually go for a run. Because it is a continuous stint till you invalidate a lap. What will be the fun part is actually making sure I do 4 laps. Yeah, that will be fun. Because me and paying attention to things like that is quite difficult. I get carried away doing these things easily. I'm definitely not driving particularly fast right now. I don't quite like how this setup is handling. Holy hell, how much oversteer this has. Oh hey, 4-wheel slide here, completely, just no grip. Grip.exe not found. Let's see what we can do here. Driving a bit slow here. Car is very bouncy in these sections. This is just Silverstone. It's actually very bumpy circuit. You wouldn't think it quite. Oh hey, one of the plushies has decided to fall down. And it is slightly impeding my left foot brake pedal. The brake pedal. Only slightly, it doesn't quite fall behind the brake pedal. Tire pressures are actually overshooting. Okay, hey. Let's see where the clock stops. I don't think it will be sub 2 minutes here. 57, 58, 59. Just sub. Just. Like, despite driving this better, it like gained me fucking nothing. That's also impressive. Yeah, all the tires are a bit high pressure, especially the front left. Hello, cartoon. I'm finding quite literally nothing right now in terms of lap time. I say that and immediately find 210s out of this corner. I need a bit more. I don't like how the car slides here. This though I've definitely noticed that I'm, despite doing this right now, it's 60 liters. Not doing too badly, and then I get a massive slide here. Because I overcooked the braking a bit. Okay, wiggle on the exit. Haven't figured out quite where I need to brake for this to get the front end to swing in. You can brake very late, it seems, or you need to get the turn in to align where you need to actually to go. Fuck. Complete high sider there. Car just completely did not unstick there and just wanted to murder me. Yeah, that one lap might just let me mean this lap average might not be able to break the 2-minute barrier. Just this one lap on its own. Oh, hello, car. Yeah, it is really struggling occasionally to just put the power down. Like, it just does unstick randomly occasionally. I'm at like a full second of my own pace. Really bad lap. There's not much you could do when you have such a lap. There's definitely lap time in this thing. Still not quite sure this is the right way to take this section. Yeah, charge controller's playing the funny with my phone. I did plug it in after I came home because it was just quite empty at that point. So much wiggle! It just keeps sliding. It just doesn't want to plant. And honestly, I'm not sure what I really need to change on the setup to fix this behavior on the car. This is now a valid stint at this point. But I keep finding more lap speed here. The thing is, we haven't even taken the fuel out of the car yet. Which is the main thing you would do for actually doing runs here. Although we're not carrying that much more fuel around, but like still 40 liters is 40 liters. Whatever, not faster. Yeah. Lap times are not coming to me, it seems. Okay, sure. I don't know why it sometimes just enters these slides. I just don't get it. Just likes to drive like that. It's really weird about it. Yeah, I don't know why, because the car's not sticking.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
Although, I mean, our tire pressures are a bit high, so that's not helping. So, yeah, let's start fixing some of the issues here. 0.5 out of all tires, because they were all too high, all of them. The single one was like low or something. Also, we can also reopen the front brake ducts. They were. That might change slightly the pressure balance. Yeah, what can I really do here? That does run quite a bit of ABS. Maybe one click down on that. And then take the fuel out. So we can actually do the run that we're supposed to. But first I will collect a plushie. Actually, both of them fell down. Amazing. It's just Pippa has been witness to me breaking and come on. I'll seat you here like this. So it should mean that she doesn't escape again. Although it doesn't matter too much right now. It's not that big of a deal in this case if she decides to escape. When towel escaping though is still annoying. And will remain annoying. So. Drive.
Low tire pressure. Stay away from curbs.
Yeah, I did 5 laps in the first stint. To call the menu, yeah, I know, but like I had my keyboard on my lap and just hit it. Been counter steering. not the right line. I think I might intentionally invalidate the first flyer just to get the car better up to pressures. Yeah, move the brake bias a bit forwards to maybe help with the issues on the brakes. Let's just move it back rearwards a bit for turn 1. Still got a squirm there. Oh, my tire pressures are a bit low. That might be because we had only an outlap so far. No need to intentionally invalidate here. Although I don't think I can get sub 59 here on average. It would be a stretch and a half. Yeah, precisely 0.059. Rear tires are a bit warm. Come on, turn. Up. I asked for it, and the car's like, "Yep, I'm gonna give you turning." Right in the worst moment that you can not use it, really. Classic brat behavior. Right, lap 2 completed. Bit deep there. We can't really afford, if we want to get a 58 in average, to decrease our lap time. We have to, well, decreasing we have to actually. We can't afford to increase it. We can't afford to lose time. Ah, that's gonna cost me now. Although we had a good exit. It's funny, I'm the man of 1,000 lines for the same lap time. Right onto the 4th lap. One more lap of worth of fuel actually in the car right now. It's a bit precisely timed though, it's despite that I didn't plan it. Oh fuck, I'm stupid. I had it already pulled up there. So I have to drive without a delta there. Just minimally negative there. Advantage is if I have a bad lap, I can just abandon it. Which I think is the case here. Oh yeah. That was a massive mistake. Yeah, we're abandoning. But this should be 4 continuous laps, all Well, one of them was a match. But like, this should be an average of Alright, okay, so we had, yeah, here. 59, 0, 58, 9, 58, 9, 5, 7, 58, 9, 1, 0, and a 58, 8, 8, 7. What am I? 159, 0, 7. So yeah, this should easily average out to beneath. To a high 58. Very high, but like, it's still 58. My fastest middle sector came actually in the 59007 lab. But like, actually a decent margin, especially my fastest lab didn't have a good middle sector. Had a really good first sector. Like, there's definitely a lot of time still on the table here if I would want to push it. Just from the sector splits. There's time to be had here. But yeah, I don't know why the car actually now responded well. Don't quite know. All I know is it did work. Right. Okay, that does the V-Track the Pro-Qualy. Leave server. Gonna probably take some time before it gets put into the spreadsheet. Let's see, is anybody still in the... No, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like anybody's left in the actual practice server. What was the password for the practice server? Okay, that one I would have not guessed. Paste.
Green light. Give it all you got.
Track is on fast. I don't have a setup loaded. Available here, I think. Oh yeah, actually I do. I have the J-Lopez Race Spa Aggressive available to me. That is a bit of an interesting naming convention here. Let's briefly check the J-Lopez setups in general out. Maybe this is just a really old one. I think data-wise, if I check this here. Again, when was this dated to? April 2023. 21st. That would predate the introduction of 1.9, I think? Or just post-dates it. By like mere weeks. We can check there. Sim Racing, ACC, setups, Porsche. Yeah, this is made for version 1.94, so yeah, my setups are old. Where is it? Spa? Yeah, there's aggressive and then there's safe. And yeah, they're dated to 21st April, so yeah, these are those setups. So I don't have to touch them. So I can just load the... Question is, what do I want to drive? The Safe or the Aggressive? What are the differences? Safe has 10 rear wing. A bit of rake in it. 4 TC, 4 ABS. Nothing wild. Then there is the Aggressive setup. This changes nothing on the alignments. Moves the TC down one click. Decreases the rear wing by quite a bit. From 10 down to 7. But decreases also the rake. Because he downsteps the rear right height by 2 millimeters. Interesting decisions here. between these two. Well, actually, what is the alignment here? Aggressive? Oh yeah, it has some toe out on the rear that the safe setup does not have. Track is definitely cold, so like we need to... I do want to definitely do some laps here, just to get some feel. And yeah, knowing what the aggressive does, we can just use the safe setup and then go from there as needed. Apply what is needed onto it. So I increased the tire pressure by 5. That should get us to where we get operating pressures. Okay, this is already wheel spinning like this. Oh yeah, it is understeering a lot with the 10 wing. Maybe, however, I just put more brake in to compensate against it. Although I should probably take the rear wing out of it to increase this top speed, because this car does not have much top speed, and well, two of the main competitors of me are M4 drivers and the other one is a Porsche, so yeah, we need straight line speed for sure. Oh, the tire pressures are high. Can already see that. Seem to be really bad at estimating what tire pressures I need, because that was for the Silverstone setup. I also thought like tire pressures were a bit too low for the conditions, but didn't change it in the end. Yeah, rookie errors here for me, up the hill. Refunding my groove. Completely missed that curb. And completely wide there. The fronts are especially a bit high pressure. I do love sunrise drivers. Should probably turn the headlights on, but like the game is not asking me to do it because that's already light enough. So you don't need it really. Holy fucking moly! I mean, I cut the top of a Rouge, but like 218? The conditions must be really fast in this server, honestly. Like, so 17 degrees with like fast track. Like, holy heavens. That is rapid. But yeah, this setup is already just running well enough. Can get the car to occasionally want to rotate underneath you. That's fine. It's more than controlled. Let's see what the second flyer here will bring. That's actually valid. Only 2 times faster. Only in quotation marks. We're still doing utterly rapid lap times. Actually, I have a pretty good feel of where the car is actually placed. I did do some laps with the Nissan around here, and like it was a bit difficult to figure out where I'm at the top of the crest, really. Okay, I could step on the throttle there earlier. Really? Not really fighting right now time in total. I should try out with reduced wing. Although right now the car is handling as I want it to. And there's more time to be extracted from just driving more laps. I think I just matched by lap time, but didn't quite beat it. Pick the car block down a bit. No, we still have momentum, it seems. We still have the momentum, everything is working. It's rapid, these conditions. 218s on race trim is just mental. Although then again, I did these in... I did 218.8 in... with similar amount of fuel in the Nissan. Yeah, 218.6. My fastest time in the end. And it was decently warmer than this. This is a 1717 and I practice in maybe I load up the setup and adjust it, but the problem is the setup is under Linux, so I would have to download it off my own Discord message to reacquire it. Then again, who knows if we're actually gonna race in these specific conditions or if it's gonna be a bit warmer. Yeah, we're not getting sub 18 here. The time is definitely in the lap, and if this was a quali run, I would definitely get there. But nah, not with race fuel in the car. Maybe I should try driving up the hill in 5th. Oh yeah, I didn't flow out of there correctly. Right, we wanted to try some things. And that is mainly to address the tire pressures. I bumped myself into the inopportune position. Because precisely 0.5 need to be taken back out of the tires. Ah yes, who could have seen that coming? Not me for once. Actually, that's a mistake. I need to select tire set 1. So it's normed. 992 dash spa dash 01. Yes, I don't do I don't actually label what temperatures the setup was made for. I'm silly like that. So they rebalanced the car to the car is sitting at a aero variation of 7.3%, and they rebalanced the car to 9.2. Interesting. Let's try that Arab configuration, honestly. Let's just use it as is. We don't have any other configs on here either. Oh, I accidentally loaded tires at one, so we need to go back, get a fresh set of tires. Okay. Right, one more run. Get a bit of an idea of how I kind of want to call it the night again. I was up very long last night, obviously, with delivery and everything. Hello, car. Gears. She's a bit twitchy. She's definitely a bit twitchy. Yeah. But you know, seems to be a pattern around Spa. You drive your car slightly twitchy, and man, I love these like conditions here. The sun's starting to peek over the horizon. It's so lovely. You can definitely turn this replay into some screenshots. Specifically of my livery running here. I do definitely get now why people swear by magnetic paddle shifters. They do be satisfying as hell to press through. Like, Moza's paddle shifters are already good, but like... comparing like my brother's ES rim shifters to these here is just night and day. Oh, no. Fuck deep. I've recovered. He's just gently starts rotating into this section. Hello, Cartoon, please. We're not really going faster though. Like, not at all. This is practically identical at this point. I guess we can try a few more of the aggressive tweaks. Yes, phone, I will disconnect you eventually. Because you're too stupid to handle being plugged in. I ate a bit much curb there on the hill up. Seems to not have hurt my momentum too much. But yeah, you don't gain much from the lower rear wing. Like, at all. But it doesn't seem to negatively affect the handling either, although it could be. And this is how these things can be nasty subtle. Change the tire wear a bit. You know, this car's obviously still very sensitive to tire wear, so... You know, also oversteers into this corner, so there's that. Oh yeah, the aggressive setup also has the brake bias further forwards. Rearwards, sorry. Wrong direction. They changed the toe effectively and the... Ah, 8 curb there, and that cost all the momentum. Although it doesn't matter in lap time, it probably does matter in straight line speed. Straight line speed doesn't care about lap time. And in a 1 versus 1, oftentimes the straight line speed matters more than anything else. I'm just nibbling away on my lap time. Not really succeeding or anything. This is a thing that might make me slightly different to like some like Ruby or Midnight. I didn't enjoy particularly practice. And not knowing what times they can do makes me realize, like, why do I care? Why do I not, like, you know, aim to continually improve myself? Because, you know, if I'm winning already, what's the point? And also a lot of stress that I don't really need. Plateauing is a very real thing for me that I deal with constantly. So trying to overcome plateauing for no particular reason is not necessarily useful. Oh, that was a bit too late. And lost all the lap time in the chicane. To be brilliant here. Yeah, I think it's easy. It's just drive 60 up the hill. There does not seem to be any gain from it. From 5th. I mean, if you have to brake, then sure. Because of traffic or something. Yeah, I just don't have the energy right now to do more laps. It's an idea for sure, but like it doesn't work really yet.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
Okay. Let's leave the color as is now. Make this T01. So it's still distinguished between the other one. Right, we can now see if the results have been uploaded to the spreadsheet since then. If they have been automatically injected into the spreadsheet. Or if we need to wait longer. Hi? Why am I slower? Huh? Did it not count my second run? Oh, it just... Oh, this spreadsheet doesn't work correctly. If you return to the garage and go back out, it will just continue counting the laps. It only doesn't count them if there's an invalidated in between. Well, that's fun. Because that's for sure shit bullshit. Okay, I have a point to prove now. Fuck you, I will do this again. Because I know I have the pace, I will fucking do it again. Just because the spreadsheet can't score correctly. Because that's hilarious that is a fucking bug that is in there. It doesn't consider the in and out laps, like, fucking great. Okay, we will do this again. Pro-Qualy, let's go again.
Green light.
Oh yeah, there's Ruby right now on the server. Oh yeah, she's lapping 0844s. At that point, I don't even need to bother, really. Because she's going a lot quicker than me, then. Inconsistent as all hell, though. Like, 08.4 and then just 58.4 and then 58.9 again, 58.8 again. But yeah, I think that completes her 4-lap run now. Although she has the same problem. She has done a continuous run here. Of like 8 laps or so. Nah, we don't need to. It's over. She's gonna be the fastest. No questions asked. No fucking questions asked. Just one. Yeah, that's fun. I don't know. So yeah, I got... Right, that wraps it up. It's gonna be pain because, I mean, Ruby's doing fucking 58 already around Silverstone, then God knows what she is doing around Spa, probably 17s. Fun! But I have no energy left at this point. I'm so done. I have nothing left. I need to call it a night. It's just fucking unemployed behavior. Well. Where's my watch? Because my overlays are still here. Oh, wait, what? It briefly popped up and then it just... I hate you, OVR toolkit, with a fucking passion. I want to swap my overlay. Hello, I want to swap my overlay. You know? Okay, fine, we're gonna kill OVR toolkit so we can reload it. Because this stupid motherfucker is too Let me right click on this fucker so I can kill him. Quit. Okay. Exit it so we can launch it again. Finally, it's back. So, Switch overlays as supposed to, and then end broadcast. We can finally end it. Right, this was a fun one. Oh yeah, I haven't updated the branding for this screen. I forgot. I forgot to do that as well, and well, we haven't gotten to it. One thing after another it has to be. In any case, good night. Bye bye. Oh, it was only 3 hours and 30. Oh, there was a disconnect in between, so we've probably gone longer. Actually, let me check. How long did I go here? 3 hours and 38 minutes. So yeah, I thought was longer. I guess. Okay. Good night. Sleep tight.